Our experiment number 9 is oscillation period of a spring pendulum. So this is pendulum guys. Yung nakikita nyo sa ating figure 9.1 on page 43. So after the experiment, the student should be able to determine the oscillation period of a pendulum for various masses M on the two springs with different force contacts. Pag sinabing oscillation period, yung time, yung oscillation, yung kasi frequency yan no? So kung ilang vibration per second. So yan ay diniscuss na natin sa tuning fork, sa speed of sounds. So for the materials, we have here support base, our force frame, and then weight holder or simply the weights. May mga different weights tayo dito. So we have here 100 and 200 grams for the weights. And string, tali, ito yon, iba-ibang haba. Stopwatch, cellphone. And then holding pin. Ito na yung pinaka-pin natin. Paki-pause mo muna. So for theory, a simple pendulum is normally a small spherical mass hanging at the end of long string of negligible mass hooked to a rigid support. So example nito guys is duyan, ano? Or kaya ang mamaya ang gagawin natin, let's say nagsabit tayo ng tali dito, and then meron tayong masa ilalim, and then yan, pendulum na yan. Yon, pendulum na yon, ano? So pagka iaayos natin, pag ganyan, pendulum. Yan. Or sa clock, yan, mga pendulum yan, ano? So ibig sabihin negligible mass, kahit ano isabit mo diyan, ganun pa rin. So mamaya explain natin kung bakit. Rigid support, ibig sabihin matibay, hindi babagsak. When the pendulum is displaced from its equilibrium position on one side, it will experience a resonant force due to gravity. Pag sinabing resonant, paulit-ulit, no? Same direction to accelerate on to its original position. The motion continues for some times, thus creating a simple harmonic motion. Angular displacement between chords and normal force is small. The time for one left and right swing is called the period. So kung nakailan siya, let's say pagpunta doon hanggang sa pumabalik sa original position, pag inurasan natin, yun ang time or T. And then the time for okay na. So by definition, the period T of the simple pendulum depends upon the length L and the acceleration gravity. So sa Earth naman ay isa lang yung G natin, that is 9.81 meter per second square. So nababago lang ay yung length. So ang formula for T is 2 pi square root of L all over G. So pag in-square lahat yan, magiging 4 pi square L all over G. Yun lang yung formula natin. And then, pipila pa natin yung table. So, yung procedure, hindi na kailangan basahin. So, yung length natin ay 40 cm. And then, yung mass ibabari natin, 50 tsaka 100. Oorasan natin sa 10 oscillation. 10 balik. And then, kunin natin yung isang oscillation by means of the measuring. And then, by means of the formula. And then, kunin natin yung frequency. The formula for frequency is 1 over T. Ano ang unit? 1 per second or per second. Or that is hertz. So sa table 2 naman, nagbabari naman yung length. O orasan ulit natin. Compute natin yung T by experiment and then by formula. And then let's compute for the frequency. No? Yung 1 over T and then yung 1 over T dito sa by formula. Okay? So, gawin natin yung, ito yung 40 cm na haba. 40 cm makikita nyo. Ayan yung 40. Diba? Tapos, ang mass natin ay 200. So, hindi 50. Gawin natin 200 and 100 grams. So, for 200 grams, yung aking cellphone ay iseset ko sa timer. Then, Ito, orasan natin, ano? For 10 oscillation. So, let's begin. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stop. So, 12.85. So, let's record 12.85. Yung time niya for 10 oscillation. So, simply, ano ang time ng isang oscillation? Divide natin ng 10. So, parang kinuha lang yung average. 1.285. So, next for 100 grams, papalitan lang natin tong 200 ng 100. And then, ita-timer uli natin. So, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stop. 12.86. 12.86. So, baka sabihin nyo, dinadaya ko kayo. Nakikita ba, kuya? 12.86. So, per 10 oscillation. And this is 1.286. Mamaya na yung by formula, ha? Now, di ba for 40, we have here, ano yung mass? I-permis na lang natin yung mass as 100 grams. Okay? Mass. Kanina, yung length yung constant. Ang nagbabari ay yung mass. Ngayon, ang constant ay yung mass. Gawin na lang natin 100 grams. Yung length yung nagbabari. So, for 40, meron na tayo dyan. That is 12.86 second per 10 oscillation. So, 1.286. So, this time, gawin natin 30 centimeter. So, ito yung 30. Okay? And then, timer. So, in 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stop! 11.5. No? So, 11.5. Nakita ba yung kuya? 11.5 second. Next is for 20 centimeter. Tuloy-tuloy ang video kuya, ha? For 20 centimeter. Ayan. Miniature ko yan, no? 20, oh. Diba? So, measure again. So, in 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stop! 9.99 second. So, 9.99 second. Record natin. 9.99 second. And for last two, we have here 10 centimeter. Okay. Then, in 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stop! 7.28 second. So, 7.28 second. Record. Then, for 5 centimeter. Naku, ano na kaya mangyayari dito? Imagine nyo na ba? Pagka 5 centimeter. No? Pause muna kuya. So, now for 5 centimeter. So, ito na. In 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stop. 5.4 second. So, ngayon, ano gagawin natin dyan? So, compute natin, ano? So, with this data, ilan yung 5.4 second?
Yep.
So, this is 1.15 second per oscillation. Ibig sabihin, sa isang balik, ganun. So, this is 0.999 second. 0.728 second. And this is 0.54 second. Kaya ang bilis niya, no? Okay, ngayon, compute natin ito using this formula, no? So, isa-substitute lang natin yan. So, 2 times 5. Sabayan niyo ako ng pag-calculate, ha? So, what is L? 0.4. And then divide by G. G is 9.81, ha? Constant yan. Hindi yan yung grams na sinabit natin doon. Sa Earth, yan ang ating gravitational. 1.269. 1.269. Oh, you see guys? Nakita ba? Ang lapit nung experiment natin dun sa actual. Ito, ano to? Ganon din. Bakit? Kasi sa formula, wala namang mass dyan eh. Di ba yung pa rin yung length? Tapos, yung gravitational, yung pa rin, di ba? So, walang kinalaman yung mass doon sa oscillation or period. Kaya kahit ano yung isabit mong mass, yung pa rin yung makukompute mong time. Because of this formula. Walang mass. Kaya nga sabi kanina, negligible mass. So, for frequency, so 1.285 reciprocal is 0.778. And this is 1.286 reciprocal. 0.778 din. Okay? And with this 1.269 reciprocal is 0.788. Same. Ano ba yung frequency? Kung nakailang cycle sa isang segundo, di ba? So kung siya ay 0.788 sa isang segundo, 0.7 lang, mga 1, 0.5 yon, tapos mga 0.7, ganun lang, no? So kung halimbawa, ang frequency niya ay 1, so sa isang segundo, nakaisang balik siya. Ganun yun, no? So for ear, kukumpare na lang natin yan, 1.269. So this is 0.778 and this is 0.788. Okay? Now with this formula, using this, so time is equal to 2 times pi times square root of, ano L natin na gagamitin? 0.3. And then divide by, ano yung G? 9.81. So 1.099. 1.099 is almost 1.1, di ba? Okay, so 0.999. So here, 2 times pi times square root of, ano yung L na gagamitin natin? 0.2. Dahil gagawin natin in meter, ano? This is in meter. And then, all over G is 9.81. So, 0.897. 0.897 is almost 0.9. Next, 2 times pi times square root of ano ang ating L? 0.1 and then divide by G is 9.81. So 0.634. 0.634 second. Next is 4.5. So 2 times 3.1416 times square root of, so L is 0.05. 5 cm is 0.05 meter divided by 9.81 for G. 0.449. 0.449 second. Okay, so ngayon, kunin natin yung reciprocal. 1.15 reciprocal is 0.87 Hertz. And this is 0.999 reciprocal. That is 1 Hertz. Ibig sabihin nga nito, almost isang segundo, ang cycle niya, isa rin, ganon. Pero kung halimbawa, no, ito, 0.728 reciprocal. That is 1.374 Hertz. Ibig sabihin nito, ang isang balik, 0.78 second. Ang frequency niya, sa isang segundo, naka 1.3. Ibig sabihin, sa isang segundo, 1 tapos 0.3. Nakaganon pa. So, nakita yung pagkakaiba ng time sa frequency. And then, 0.54 reciprocal is 1.852 Hertz. So, 1.099 reciprocal, 0.91 Hertz. Almost equal, di ba? And then, for 0.897 reciprocal, 1.11 Hertz. And 0.634 reciprocal, 1.577. And 0.449 reciprocal, 2.227. Okay? Hertz. So, yan yung ating experiment number 9. And then, sasagutan na lang yung computation, and then data and results, and then for analysis and conclusion. Experiment number 9, oscillation period of a spring pendulum.